You are now entering the training zone.
After the Israelites left Egypt, they came to the desert of Sinai. They entered the desert of Sinai, and Israel camped there in the desert in front of the mountain. Then Moses went up to God, and the Lord called to him from the mountain and said,
Now if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. These are the words you are to speak to the Israelites. Go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow. Put limits for the people around the mountains and tell them, whoever touches the mountain is to be put to death. They are to be stoned or shot with arrows.
After Moses had gone down the mountain to the people, he consecrated them, and they washed their clothes. Then he said to the people,
Prepare yourselves for the third day. Abstain from sexual relations.
Then Moses led the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. As the sound of the trumpet grew louder and louder, Moses spoke, and the voice of God answered him. The Lord descended to the top of Mount Sinai and called Moses to the top of the mountain. And God spoke all these words.
You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Honor your father and mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house.
And then the Lord said to Moses,
Do not make any gods to be alongside me. Do not make for yourselves gods of silver nor gods of gold. Make an altar of earth for me and sacrifice on it your burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, your sheep and your goats and your cattle.
Is a box filled with nothing, and that's the way I like it.